Alright, BobalosRex here, and today we're talking Plunderstorm because everyone's got to talk about the Plunderstorm. So, first I'm going to tell y'all what it is. I'm going to tell y'all my strat for it. Y'all know I'm a collector. I've been working my way through. People have finished, I'm not done yet, but I'm getting there. And then I'm going to talk about my first impressions so far. I've played quite a bit. So it's not like a first impression, it's like an impression. And then I'm going to talk about my problems with it. I'm going to talk about what I like. I'm going to talk about what I don't like, what I think could be changed, and what this can mean going forward. Because we got a new mode in WoW, a whole new mode. It's a whole new mode. We thought there were other modes. WoW Classic is kind of a mode. Season of Discovery is a game mode, in a way. Same with Hardcore. You can look at that in that way. So let's check it out. So it's on the character select screen. You gotta click over here if you did not know. And then it will kind of tell you what's going on. One thing while we're here, I would like to be able to see my renown on this page. Or so there's a way to click and see my renown. Minor thing. Some people have mentioned this. And if you don't know, this is a battle royale. Fortnite, PUBG, stuff like that. Battle royales are actually an old kind of game mode. I played them in Warcraft 3, and these actually remind me of the Warcraft 3 custom map battle royales. You level up a character, and then you gotta fight people. This one, clearly much bigger, 60 people, and I haven't duoed. People say duo is the best way to do it. So, you may want to look to doing duos and getting used to that to get more plunder. But the way I do it, I'm just playing solos. That's how I have fun. So, that's how I play. But now, let's take a look. This game actually won. This is the match I won, my first win. I've won a couple times now, so I'm going to have that playing on in the background. While I talk about partially my strategy once the game begins, but also my first impressions. So, one thing I would like, and they actually added this recently, is you see the dude there. You can talk to him to customize your appearance as you unlock new appearance. A lot of this patch has been super buggy, even in the retail game. So there is some rewards that are a little buggy, I'm hearing. Titles. But we already know there's some title bugs. So I actually goofed up here. That's funny. This is my first one and I goofed up. What you want to do when you land is you want to... You can see my mouse here. You want to hit one of these rares. Because what will happen is when you hit these rares with a parrot, it insta-dies. You want to grab the rewards. I'm a clicker for the most part, but you want to be... You could use the interact key to pick up the items. One of the cool things about this mode, though, that I think is it does have a set UI, but you can customize the buttons. You can set up a controller. There's super good guides on that. Then you can check out. I don't have it, but there are guides out there to get that set up. But for like Xbox controller, I can believe you can just plug those in. My mom had an easy time hooking up the PlayStation controller. But as you can see, I'm farming. You want to start farming quick. You want to get these spells. You want to get a full arsenal as soon as possible because all spells are useful. Alright? You do want to kind of have a couple of movement spells, a couple of stuns, and then your damaging abilities. But as you can see, I did end up in some early game PvP. You want to try to avoid that, honestly. As you can see, I'm using the barrel escape. Don't sleep on items. There's a lot of good items. The barrel is one I like. The crow for killing, or the parrot for killing. I also The motorcycle's getting sweet, dude. The motorcycle can get you, but when you drop it, you gotta jump in it. That's one thing to remember. I'm not even playing with the abilities I like here. I do end up with them, because once you get to late game, you can pretty much loot people. I dislike Star Bomb, but it's super good, especially when you hit, like I managed to right there. The ones I prefer is going to be Flame Whirl and whatnot. But overall, the gameplay, I enjoy a lot. Alright, can I speed this up? Yeah, let's speed this up a bit. So as you can see, I won some PvP and I started looting the spells I wanted. I tricked this person to get hit with that. Like, I don't get how I got them. Oh, no, clear. I guess I didn't. But, as you can see, there's a lot of PvP involved. If you... Okay, so there's a daily quest and then a captain's quest that pop up over here. I've already completed them in this game. But what you want to focus on, if you just, as a collector, okay, and you say you don't like PvP, what you want to focus on is getting those quests done. It will pop up top here. You may have been able to see it earlier. And I'll have the requirements here, like loot chests, get a certain amount of plunder, kill mobs. You complete that, you get an 800 daily bonus. So as the event goes on, if you're doing this once a day, you complete that quest, you get 800. By the time this is done, you should be there. And that does bring me up to one of my fixes, is I do think they need to increase the amount of plunder you get. Apparently in duos you get a good amount, and people are already done. But I definitely think as the event goes on, easing that on the people that may not like this mode. Because one of the things as a collector is, you feel obligated to do something. I can procrastinate doing PvP stuff in my mind, because I can do that at any point in time. Okay, I don't want to PvP to collect stuff, but as a collector, I know I have to PvP. But with something like this, limited time, collectors have to do this. And they have to do it now. So they feel the onus to do this now. And as much as people can say, oh, but you don't have to do it. To some people, they feel they need to do this. And it does affect them and their enjoyment of the game. So Blizzard should consider that when it comes to these events. And I definitely think the amount of plunder we get should go up. One, for completing all the rewards, the mounts, the pets, the transmog, like the parrots, the dragon riding mount even. But I do think they should consider increasing the amount of plunder as the thing goes on, because there is actually an achievement. Oh, this one isn't my win. I must, where was the win? Oh, see, that was a scuffed one. Oh. There's my win. I'm sorry about that. See, my win may be even better of a start. Alright. So we drop... So, okay, so that's an example of how not to play the game. Alright, let's put this on in the background while I talk about some more stuff. So I do think Blizzard should increase the amount of plunder, because there is a 1 million plunder feat of strength. See, look, boom, I'm winning. I hit a rare, and I immediately start clearing up mobs. And I got a great spell. It's AoE. The Elemental Furies is a good spell to get. And as you can see, I completed the world quest there. That gave me an extra 250. So there's the bonus 800 a day, and then that quest gives you 250 flat once you do it every time, repeatable. So you come in, focus the quest, avoid PvP. If you get that initial start of PvP, the best way to get out. I know there's people that, like, that is the worst experience. Use the barrel. That's why we have the barrel. They literally give us the barrel to help us get out. Alright? I know some locations are bad and damage can stop it, and if the person is skilled, they can smack you out of it somehow. But the best way to avoid that situation is to either drop late so you can see where to drop, or to use that barrel to get out of it. There are ways to avoid that. But overall, you want to hit a rare and start farming, because level matters. Alright? Now, I'll let that play while I talk about some more of this stuff here. Some spells are better than others. I like Flame Whirl. I like the spell I got right here. I like these traps. The Lightning Shield is good. But the main one I like is the Stealth one. The Stealth one is good. The Night Fae one is good, but that was just nerfed. Even Flame Whirl. We just got a couple of nerfs and changes that have made this even better. I'll talk about some of my fixes in a bit. Even though I mentioned some as we're going. But overall, honestly, I really like this game mode. I personally enjoy it, but there are the pressures for completionists to do that. So that's what I hope Blizzard considers, and we get an increase on that. People have been getting banned for shit talking in this, and I gotta be real. You don't need a. I wouldn't bring /S into this game mode. Clearly, people want to do that because we live in a toxic world. If people are getting really bad, report them. And if you're the person who thinks that that's fun to do, man, I don't understand you. I would just not do it. Especially since people are getting some bans for it if you get egregious. So maybe just chill out. Try to have fun in the game mode. I do get the fun vibe of getting a kill on someone, chasing someone down. I get that hunger. But you don't gotta take it to /say. Or especially whispers. Oh my god, I can only imagine someone getting whispered over this game mode. Just chill out. Get your plunder. Get your rep. Get your rewards. Have a good day. Alright. Also, PvP in a PvP game mode is not griefing. The barrels at the start, when people are trying to put on their costume, borderlines griefing. But Blizzard has fixed that. So that is literally one of the fixes I wanted. Some people have asked for a PvE version of this. I think Blizzard should consider new game modes. I don't know how a PvE version of this would be good. And imagine you're literally spawning 60 robots to fight one person. Like, what? I would like to see more co-op game modes. Oh, no. You know, this is the game. So, I'll save this for the end, actually. So, you can see my strat in action. I feel like I went over my strat. If you want to watch the gameplay, there's the gameplay. But, let's get into some fixes. One, I said plunder should increase as time goes on. One of the fixes I put on this was cosmetics should last, and Blizzard has since fixed that, which is great. I do wish this rep had a reputation tab in the character select, but it does actually, you do actually have the ability to see it in retail. You just have to go to this very specific vendor, who I'm getting to in a second. But one of the things about this event is FOMO. I jump topics, but FOMO. I think a lot of these rewards should return someday, or this game mode lasts longer. I want this game mode to last longer. I don't know why they've intended this to be limited time. I guess to... I don't know, honestly. I don't honestly... Part of me thought there was a reason, but I honestly don't. And that is one of my major problems with this game mode, is that it's not permanent. As you can see, I got some of my favorite combo of abilities there. But here, let's cut over to normal WoW here, real quick. So this guy in the roasted ram in the inn, in Valdraken, just above my head here. You can talk to him and you can see your renown level in retail. And he has one-time purchase of this, which I don't understand why this is a one-time purchase, but it is Season 3 normal Amir Drasil loot. So it's a champion piece. Why is this a one-time purchase? I get it, it's super cheap, but why is this one time? And then 2, we have these Satchels of Cress, which you can use to buy with these stamp coins, but you only get 15. Alright, and these are bind on pickup, so you want to send the coins to your alts that need the crests. But again, why do you only get 15? So here's the thing. Apparently, right, like I was saying, so you get to Renown 40, then you're done with the Renown. But apparently there's a million Renown, or million Plunder reward. And that, here's what I want to know. After Renown 40, how about that vendor? How about we get more currency with that vendor? Make the one thing cost the currency as well, so we can just buy pieces. So we can buy Mirdrasil pieces and Cress for the extra plunder. That would be great. Any extra plunder over Renown 40 should work like Paragon plunder. You get to put that in your retail and buy yourself some crests. Because people are wanting to have crests, being able to move crests to alts. Next best thing, plunder some crests, give them to alts. Because I know a lot of these raiders are playing this game mode right now while they're on downtime. Maybe not all of them enjoy it, but I think a lot of people would love to use stuff from this to maybe gear up some alts. You know, get ready for Season 4. So I think they can use that vendor to do that. I think I went over most of the things. Oh, I would like the ability to... People have mentioned this. This isn't unique to me. I would like a way to sit in the lobby instead of being a game. Right? I would love the game queue to be in that lobby. When I want to play this game mode, let me load in, click on my pirate, load into the lobby, the solos lobby, the duos lobby, and then queue up there. Personally, that's what I would like. I guess they have it set up how they do, but that's something I would like. They fixed the barrels. We got that. Cosmetics feel good. Oh, I would like the other cosmetic set. So the Plunder Lord set shows up in retail. Here, I'm going to pop it up real quick again. So, the Plunder Lord set shows up in retail, but the other Swabby and whatnot don't. I would like those to show up personally, but I wonder if they'll be up in better wardrobe so that I can just use that. But yeah, overall, I've been enjoying the game mode. You've seen the fixes I would like in it. I do know the issues there are for collectors. And one of the things, like, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, but I definitely think this could lead to more game modes. And one of the game modes I would like to see is an Among Us game mode. Maybe they could do a solo survivor game mode. That would be interesting. Imagine a Minecraft mode. But that, I would just want player housing at that point. Maybe that could, maybe Housing is the mode. Yo, housing is its own mode. So when you're like, I want to take my character to the housing, you load up the game mode selector, you click over to Warcraft Crossing, you load up into the housing. Load up into the neighborhood that your warband lives in. Yo, warband joint houses. Though, I don't know. I would like characters to have different houses. Everyone has their own housing style that they like, I feel. But I definitely think an Among Us mode. Imagine queuing into an Among Us with like maybe 16 people, maybe 8 people. 2 people are the imposters. 6 aren't, and you got tasks to do, and then the imposters gotta stabulate. Dude, I would love Among Us mode. Legit. That just makes me want it. But yeah. That's everything. Like I said, gameplay, great. Renown grind could be improved. I definitely think it should improve over time. I definitely think it's good for me. Duos could be better. Be nice to players and get your plunder. Alright, good luck grinding. Here, let's see me finish this win. I'm gonna tell you, play shady. If you're third and you got 2 people left, get them to fight each other first. That's how you play in Smash Brothers. When you got round royale, you let them fight and you take pop shots. That's what you should do. If you're in it to win it, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.